James Cebulski, she's Cheryl Pounder. It's EASHL playoff action where one team looks to punch their ticket to the next round while the other wants to play spoiler. Tension so thick you can cut it with a knife. A critical game for both sides here, and we are underway. And we'll get a breather here with offside to call. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. Avance won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Broken up at center by St. Pierre. Oh, look at this. Passes on front. And that shot's blocked. Tennessee's playing it from the side. Barry's got it along the wing. Big play inside the defensive zone. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Weeks. Pittsburgh's got the puck in the defensive end. Taken by Pleszczewski. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Weeks off to the box. Interference the call.
In this game, you're always trying to buy time for your teammates, but sometimes if you hold on a little bit too long, you're going to get the interference call.
Off the draw, they take possession. Puck moved back to the neutral zone. And he elects to play the puck. Long pass up ahead to center.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Pass in front! And he denies that great opportunity there. Off a stick and they can't connect. Back to the point, he set it up. The Buccaneers will play it from the defensive zone. Look at this, down a man, and he's in a line. Scores! He put it in himself. He tried to make the save. I don't think he knew where it was.
Oh, he's got to be sick to his stomach, James. That's such a deflating goal. He thought he had as he's looking for it. He just pushes it into the net. That's frustrating.
Tennessee's hard work pays off as they get on the board first here tonight.
Yeah, getting on the board first over halfway through the first period. And there hasn't been much going on here in this game. It's been back and forth, but it's starting to open up with this first goal. Gotta hope that there's some more offense in this one.
Well, if they're going to do something with this man advantage, now's the time.
They don't have the luxury of time, James. They have to be urgent and get the puck up ice.
And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Kalina. Moves it quickly over to Murphy. Across the point. Trying to shake loose. He's in! Hooked away! They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting two in a row. Back-to-back. Here they come.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Tennessee's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And they win that draw at center. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Shot! There's a blocker stop by Shilovs.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect.
Takes the defender. He's on a breakaway. Stopped by the goaltender. Tennessee's got the puck along the wall. Barry's stick handling in his own zone. Across the line from center. Quick shot. Big save in front. Angles it over to Myers. Along the half wall with the puck. Pleszczewski's got it along the boards. Moves it to the middle. Brings it off the post. The Penguins gain control of the puck. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Receives the pass. Tennessee's got the puck along the wall. Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck. Drives it to the crease. Can't connect. Shutt's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Here in the late goings of the period, Tennessee's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. And they they take possession off the draw here in their own end. And now he moves it quickly to Burton. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Shilov.
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. He wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish.
Play whistle dead, penalty coming up. Burton's been nabbed for tripping.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
The Penguins once again send out their power play unit. Barry's won the draw here in the defensive zone. And the puck leaves the zone. To the low slot. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Pleshchewski. Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
Well, that's a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play.
Back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. Tennessee's short-handed unit gets off to a good start. They win the draw and take early possession. Up the neutral zone now. Puck grab by Myers. Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on a PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
And that goes wide.
Sometimes when you're on the point, you can have a little more time than you think, and that's what I thought happens here is he just gets up and under the puck and it goes over the net.
Burton's out of the box. He owes a lot of credit to that penalty-killing unit.
Well, this power play unit was stagnant, James. They didn't create any offense. They didn't get any pucks to the net, and there were really no chances.
Quick pass to Murphy. From the point, they take control of it.
Shutt dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat is on the ice. It's a slot area. He gets to position and makes the save.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Tennessee's got a 2-0 lead. The Penguins win the draw. Takes the feed. What a stop as he puts out the fire! Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. And they'll start with possession. Here's a short pass to Myers. Tennessee's got a hold of the puck now. Myers looks around. Presses it over. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Picked up along the wall by Murphy. And saving a beaut. Shot's going to keep and hang on for the whistle and just slow it down a little bit here.
As a goaltender, you always have to be mentally focused and ready to make a save, James. He hasn't been busy this period, but they're in the lead, so it's a safe play. He elects to hold on.
The Buccaneers get a hold of the puck in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Burton. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Barry. Big time hit along the boards, and there's no give there.
Well, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone crushing, separating body from puck.
Taken along the wall by Barry. Moves the puck behind the net. Here's a chance to the middle. And the puck is frozen. We'll get a stoppage in play here.
Well, hockey is harder and it's heavier in the playoffs, and you got to find a way to get to the middle of the ice. You got to find ways to win the puck battles, and this right here sends a very clear message that they're ready to play. He just has a huge hit right there to ignite his team.
Now a quick pass to Burton, looking to set up offensively. Here he is in close. Stopped by the goaltender.
All those tracking exercises when you're young come in handy when you're older, and this is a prime example. Look at him bob and weave trying to find that puck. He does and makes the save.
Here's a shot. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. Tennessee's got a hold of it against the wall. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
More than half the period has expired. The Buccaneers lead this one 2-0. Tennessee's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Oh, what a hit check. He got all that. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. And he passes it up ahead to Murphy. Oh, he just got thunderstruck.
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly, no time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit. Oh, thunderclap, and knocks him off the puck. Tennessee's got the puck in their own end. And that's off a stick. Here's a race for the loose puck. There's the whistle, icing the call.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional, certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
In the final moments of this period, 2-0 is the score. Avant's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Great hands to handle the saucer feed. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. Final frame is underway here. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Pittsburgh's behind in this game because they've mismanaged the puck change. You know the coach is not going to be happy. They weren't ready right from the get-go at puck drop and really chasing the game all over the ice, forcing plays and giving up the puck way too easily.
Tennessee's got the win off that draw.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Looks to make a play over to Barry. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Puck scooped up by Murphy. With possession along the wall. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Moves it to St. Pierre. To his teammate. Puts it on the Moves it on over to Myers. Murphy's going to play it against the half wall. And they score!
They score on the delayed penalty, James, so that's going to negate their power play, but looks like they didn't need it.
Pittsburgh's goal has suddenly tightened the gap here in period number 3.
Well, they're within one, James, and it's not enough right now, so they're going to have to continue to counter, transition quickly, but most importantly, retrieve the puck. That is critical to be able to possess it.
Takes the pass. There's the whistle as the play was offside.
Myers strikes for his first goal of the game after having multiple looks, multiple scoring opportunities throughout the game here, James. And there's two ways you can look at it as an athlete. One, you can kind of get frustrated, or two, you can say to yourself, listen, I'm getting the looks, I'm in the right spots, I have the puck on my stick, stick with it. Well, he chose the latter.
Quick feed to Perry. Sends a pass over. The Buccaneers have it behind the cage. Look out. Oh, that's a great shot clock there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Thunderous hip check on the play. Puck sent over to Myers. Here's a shot. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Schuss found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. You have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Pittsburgh's got a hold of it along the wall. Myers plays the puck. Nice feed from the boards. Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
That was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Then he get nailed.
Sends it down low. The Buccaneers have it behind the net. The Penguins move the puck in the defensive zone. Tennessee's looking to break out of their own end. Tries to get it over to Barry. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and score. The Buccaneers are sitting pretty here in this third period, now holding down a 2-goal lead. Nice spot to be in, Cheryl.
The perfect spot to be in when you have a 2-goal cushion back half of the third period. I think you're enjoying it, but the reality of it is you can expect to push. So it's all about game management right now. Know where you are, make good blue line decisions, and make sure you're not doing anything risky with the puck.
Here they come on the rush. The 360 with the puck. And a great save.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Here in the late goings of the period, Tennessee's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And there's the save. And we got a delayed penalty coming up here. Trying to get the puck out of the zone. And look at the hustle here as they wave off the icing, Cheryl.
Well, intangible, that is the word this coach is looking for. The aggressive ability to get on that puck and negate icing.
Kalina's going to serve a pair for interference.
Well, you can see in his body language that he's frustrated with himself as he dances to the penalty box for the second time this period.
Looking to break out here on the power play. And he takes the feed. And he slides it quickly to Myers. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Gives him a jolt with that hit. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. Tennessee's got it in their own zone. And they clear that puck. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. And it's a quick pass to Barry. The Penguins take possession in the defensive end. Moves by the check. save from in tight.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that close slot and taking all the space away.
Short-handed breakaway. Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards. Takes the pass in the left wing. Oh, wow. 5 seconds and he makes the save. And it is all over. Well, they're moving on to the next round after that victory, but the other side, a disappointing loss. But, Cheryl, there is still time.
Well, there is still time, and you said it, James. One team mission accomplished, and on the other side, they will take the loss, but it isn't over. And that's the key message here. Let's clean up some business on the ice, and let's find a way to get some W's.
Two teams that give no quarter through the entire series, and then it comes to this. I love it.
I love it as well, James. I mean, whether you're on the winning side or the losing side, this is a must. You have to find respect for your opponent who's battled over and over with you through this series.
An electric atmosphere here tonight for this EASHL playoff showdown. It's all been building, the anticipation leading to this moment, and we're about to get the opening faceoff. You can feel the intensity of this one. Total playoff atmosphere. We're underway. Tennessee's got the puck. Hammers it in the open ice. And that plays offside. We got a faceoff coming up.
Never forget sitting in the dressing room before a game and everyone's talking about physically engaging early, sending a very clean message. Well, that hit there, that is the response the coach wants. Get out there, be physically imposing on your opponent.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The game is still scoreless. And now it's grabbed by Polina. Oh, those boards rattled after that hit. Wow!
And he's rattling as well, James. I mean, we knew that hit was coming, and then all of a sudden, boom, and he's down for the count.
A chance on goal. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Oh, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten it.
Put it on the post.
So frustrating when you don't get the momentum's all in your favor.
Grabs control of it at the point. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Tennessee's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Overnight on the play! Wow!
That's a true competitor save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive. As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Moves into the slot. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Well, she's defining the term ready goalie. She gets right out at the top of her crease because that puck is in that low inner slot area. And when you make yourself as big as possible, there ain't no holes in the net. They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Tennessee's got possession here in the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Barry. Levels him with the hit.
St. Pierre's.
And she makes the save.
And she leaves everyone stunned after that desperation save there, James. I mean, look at the fans. Look at the bench. They cannot believe that she got to that puck.
Hard hit, frees up, scoops up the puck, and he's in on a breakaway. Beautiful save.
Well, she's the last line of defense team. She does a great job of standing tall, making herself big, and makes the save. St. Pierre's a fierce competitor who wants to stay in the game, James. But if you look back at this last sequence where he's injured, you know that he's really struggling and laboring and needs to make his way to the bench.
Barry's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Past the midway mark in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Puck is dropped and play resumes. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. Here comes the call. The Buccaneers are going to be short-handed as they are called for tripping.
Natural tendency for players is to reach when they've lost position on their opponent. When you reach up and you take out the feet of your opponent, this is an easy tripping call.
Our first look tonight at their power play unit.
But there's no better way to break the ice than to put it in the net on the power play in your first opportunity. Wouldn't it be nice to get the first goal of the game on the PP?
The Magicians carry it along the wall. Nice play short-handed as they get control of the puck. From point blank. Nice save from point-blank range. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. Stump's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
I understand when you're racing for the puck to stand in the way of your opponent to slow them down, but if you hang out there too long, you're going to get the interference call.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Here they come on the attack. Makes a save on the ball.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous off.
And they put the power in power play.
How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on, and you get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
Tennessee's finally pushed through, and they get the first goal here late in period number one.
Sometimes at the end of a period, you know the intermission is coming, you know you're getting rest, and all of a sudden the tempo and the urgency increases, and that's what I saw this last shift, and the reason they scored that goal.
Handles the puck. Great stretch passes and connects. There's a firm collision. First period nearly in the books here. Scooped up along the wall by Weeks. Lets it go. What a play defensively to get in front of that one. Uses the force on that hit. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Toronto's power play failed them through the first period, and likely a topic of discussion in the intermission. They got to come out and capitalize if they get the opportunity again. Listen, James, I think we got to count the number of hits tonight. We'll be looking at that in the metrics because it is playoff time. It is time to shine, and you got to physically engage. That's right there is an example of it.
Quick pass to Weeks. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
He's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
Oh, he came to bring the physicality tonight. Oh, look at this. Scores! The captain comes through.
This is exactly how he uses his skating to his advantage. He trusts his edges, and it's almost as he's saying to the defender, come on, come with me. And the moment he knows that he's got the defender, he turns on the dime and takes the space that he's created.
Toronto's in now. Shot! Tennessee's got control of it now from their own end. The Magicians scoop it up along the boards. With the backhander! Oh, off the post!
Toronto's doing a great job of generating offense, but the puck keeps going off the post, and then they wind up chasing it to try and collect it. It's a tough way to play the game if you want to win.
Looking for space inside the D zone. Toronto's got it along the wall. Spot check. Oh, and he stops that one. Oh, what a violent collision there.
He just got railroaded. He's so fast and just taken down.
Oh, and he delivers a thunderous hip check. Makes a move in front. Puck picked up by Barry. Here's a collision with some authority. Toronto's got it now. Into the corner now. Passes it in front. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Loses the coverage there. George is going to play it from the back of the cage. Picked up along the boards by Polina. Slides it across to Burton. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Tennessee's done a nice job of generating pucks on net, and as a result, they lead here in the second. And off the draw, they win the face-off. Here's a short pass to Perry. Oh, what a beautiful glove save! There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
This is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down, they're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
Toronto's got possession here on their own end. On the attack, they come down the right wing. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Tennessee's been bringing the heat offensively all night long, and they continue to lead here late in this middle frame. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. They're going to go here.
Well, the tempers are flaring and changing the momentum of the game. Let's see who the winner is.
Well, Cheryl, fighting's not for everybody, but you know what I don't see right now? I don't see anybody sitting.
Yeah, both benches, right? Standing upright. You know, the stick taps are coming later. You always look at athletes that drop the mitts, defending themselves and their teammates, and you look at them and say, yeah, you got our back.
Well, this game has new life breathed into this building tonight after what we just saw moments ago, but we still got a game to play. On the attack into the offensive end, right at the gut. Can't hang on to the puck after taking it out. Tries to feed it over to St. Pierre. Toss it up at center. Tennessee's got the puck. St. Pierre's crossed the line and gained the zone. And he's pulled over to the ice and loose. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Here in the late goings of the period, Tennessee's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. The Buccaneers win the faceoff at center. Moves the puck across to St. Pierre. Shakes off the coverage. Takes a shot. Glove save.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
40 minutes of play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. And this one's underway here in the third.
Sorry, James. Didn't mean to step on your toes, but that was a massive hit, and now the play continues.
Tennessee's benefited from lots of shots on net here tonight, and they lead it early in this third period. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Toronto's got it across the line. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Grabbed along the boards by Burton. Tennessee's looking to break out. And he sidesteps the check there. Slides it across. And play rolls on as she came up with a big stop there.
Pierre's been bringing all of his skills tonight, and he's finally going to connect for a goal here after having multiple opportunities. You knew he was going to find it at some point here, James, because he was in and around the net, creating space and opportunity for himself and his line mates.
Still plenty of time left in this frame, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Taken by Kalina. Tennessee's got it in their own zone. Through center. Slides the puck over. Barry's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, he got rocked on the play.
Yeah, there's a yard sale out there, James. I mean, his stick goes flying. It almost looks as if he wasn't expecting that hit. Listen, you're going to have the puck on your stick. You've got to be ready for anything.
The Buccaneers have it against the wall. And now he moves it quickly to St. Pierre. And she denies them on the play.
She does a great job of controlling this puck and pushing it to the corner. And no second shot opportunities. Great rebound control.
The easy glove save by Shot. Let's get the call. The Magicians have been handed 2 for interference.
Running interference plays as part of the game, but you can't impede the forward progress of your opponent. That's a 2 minutes interference call.
They'll go back to work on their special teams.
The power play has seen success tonight, and I like what they've been doing, James. Just reading the ice that they've been given. Nothing static, a lot of motion, and really reading where the places to attack is.
Takes it to the front. Scores! Goes Shorty. It's a short-handed lockdown.
And this could be a turning point in the game, James. I mean, when you're on the PK and you look to attack like they did, that's unbelievable to recognize the opportunity to jump, and man, did they jump, and they end up capitalizing off of it. And these are the types of plays in a game that you don't get often, so you have to make good on them, and they do exactly that, James. They utilize the space they're given, they have the numbers, and they make their opponent pay.
Barry's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can score!
And just like that, we are tied.
Well, great defense leads to offense. At least that's what I'm going to say as a former defender, James, who is only on the PK. They attack the puck, and they get an opportunity, and they get the shorty.
Toronto's effort in the offensive zone has resulted in the equalizer. Look at this, Cheryl. Tie game, third period. Let's dig it.
Let's dig it. Let's go, if that's what you mean. But this is fantastic. Anytime two teams, good teams at that, meet, you know that it's going to go back and forth, but really believe that the momentum has shifted here. The urgency that they've led the third period with, it's been outstanding.
Slides it diagonally to Stump. Oh, he throws down an intergalactic hit there.
And they have to be keeping their heads up here. I mean, you know exactly what he's going to be doing when he gets on the ice. He's throwing a ton of hits so far.
Handles the pass from the right side. Picked up along the wall by Stump. Foley with the stop.
Stump's time in the penalty box is up, and he's got to get back to just finding his place within the game on the ice, and he gets a nice scoring chance right there that needs to give him some confidence. He can play physical, but he's also got to play with his brain.
More than half the period has expired. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Takes the lead. Just misses. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Moves it to Barry. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead.
Stump's got a goal in this tied game, James. You know it'll be him that'll be looking to break it.
Feeds it on over to Broda. Moves inside. Taken along the wall by Richard. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. Strong use of the body. Referee's hand goes up in the air. We got a delayed penalty coming up here. Hammers the shot. It's in the back of the net. They score. And that might be an own goal. Yeah, I think you're right.
I think so, James. I mean, goaltenders are so good at tracking the puck and fighting to find it, and I don't think he saw it or knew where it was, so his feet start swimming in the crease, and as a result, the puck goes in. That's a tough one.
Hammers it. Absolutely no fear to get in front of a slap shot. Cuts to the front, and he gets in front of that. Inside of the last minute here in this third. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
And we'll reset things after that icing.
Stump showing why he's the consummate teammate tonight here. James sticking up for his teammates with the fight. The distribution for the assist, and then contributing on the board, getting the goal. That's the Gordie Howe hat trick, and everyone knows it.
The Buccaneers have been the more active team offensively tonight with plenty of scoring chances, but they continue to trail because they haven't finished late in this third period. Strong save on the play on her part. Toronto's across the blue line. Oh, the Razzle scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
And they grab possession of the puck as the refs lost sight of the puck.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. The Buccaneers will go to work here in the offensive zone. And that goes off a player. The Buccaneers gain control of the puck against the wall. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. Stubbs getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
I'm surprised that the officials didn't put their whistles away in the dying seconds of this game, James. I mean, look at the scoreboard. It's been over for a while.
Toronto's won the defensive zone draw. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end. Well, Cheryl, I'm going to dig into my bag of cliches and say they had the puck of a string tonight for that victory.
Well done, James. Yes, they did. It was like a magnet. Is that another one? Yeah, they were holding the puck on the outside. I just love that they were able to take it to the net, though, when they felt like they pulled the cover.
It is playoff time in the EASHL, and this place is rocking. I'm James Cebulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. Let's go. Centers are gliding into center. You can feel the tension here in the building. Don't you just love playoff hockey? Listen to this place. Let's get after it. From the back of the cage with the puck. Scores! Took a weird bounce off a skate and past the goaltender.
Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, but you can't get set to scramble like this, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Lakers get one quickly here, and they're up early in the first.
It's so important when you're the away team that you don't come out flat. You get your lines into it right away, and they're rewarded with a goal in that first quarter of the period.
From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. And he was ready for that one. Kalina's moving the puck through his own zone. Here's a chance. Denies him in front.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot. example of seizing your opportunity and executing, because listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here. And they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
More than half the period left to play. The Lakers now lead by 2. Lugs the puck back into the neutral zone. Play is blown dead with the offside. Burton's off to the box for roughing.
Well, that's going to be a roughing call, and coach won't like that one. It's just undisciplined. Whistle went, trying to get in on the action, and now you're sitting for 2.
Toronto's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Their first power play of the game, they've got to be ready to pounce right off the draw. It's all about numbers. They've got to outnumber their opponent here on the PK to find that puck and get it moving on the perimeter to attack the inside.
And that's turned aside.
I love the willingness to drive north on this and beat your opponent to the space in behind, and that's exactly what he does by a great body position. Just look at his legs and the wide base to be able to get in there and get that shot off.
The Lakers have it now. Cuts into the paint. Toronto's got control of it now here in the offensive end.
Burton's almost out of the box.
Scores! what we play for, and this is what we want to call. Hi, everybody. She's Cheryl. I'm James. Welcome to this EASHL playoff matchup. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. There is nothing quite like playoff hockey. Here we go. Oh, lights out into the open ice.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Nice speed at center, moves up ahead now. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Drives to the sweet spot. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Addison's hauled down. Penalty on the way. Here's the official call. Burton's off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping.
Coaches hate stick infractions. They're real frustrating. You're right there. You're in and around the puck. You go fishing, and you wind up in the box.
Polina's got the puck in his own zone. And they'll go the other way with a great play by Addison. Takes the puck. And that pass goes off the stick. Moves the puck along the half wall. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't even go there. And if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Quick feed to Polina. The Buccaneers have it now. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Quick pass to Berry.
Burton standing up, ready to go.
Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. And he takes the pass. Oh, stops him with the goal. Great reflexes there.
I always find in playoffs that it is so difficult to get to the other team's net, right? So whoever defends the slot is going to be victorious. Whoever wins the puck battles and the board battles. It is a physical game, and imposing your will like that hit sends a clear message that you are willing to get to the dirty areas.
The Buccaneers will play it in their own end. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Puts it on net. Makes a save. Tennessee's got a hold of it along the wall. And another hit. The human buzzsaw is in full effect on the ice tonight here, Cheryl.
Certainly is, and if you're the opponent, man, you're going to head to be on a dribble. You're going to be knowing when he's coming, and you may shy away from the puck.
Puck grabbed by Berry. Moves it quickly over to St. Pierre. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Here he is with the backhander. And that saves off the iron.
Gotta love offense, James, and the ability to score goals, and this one just goes right off the pipe. That's frustrating.
Back to the point it goes. And that's deflected off someone in front. From the top of the offensive zone here. Big time stop. My word, they've really got them headed in the year in their own zone. Oh, and the D breathing a huge sigh of relief as it skips to the neutral zone. Oh, that's a good hit. And that's off the stick. Doesn't go. Scooped up along the wall by Addison. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Weeks will serve 2 for interference.
As the clock ticks down in this frame here, James, they got to kill off this penalty, and they just want to get to the intermission, force that neutral zone face-off so they can reset.
Face-off and another opportunity to take a look at the man advantage unit here.
They haven't scored on the power play as of yet here, James, but if they're able to capitalize and get on the board, guess what? The numbers go up pretty quickly.
And they'll get it out of the defensive end. He got all of that hit on the play. Avoids the defender with authority. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Off puck from behind the cage. Picked up along the boards by Addison. Here's a shot. Gets down and knocked it away. The Buccaneers move it in. Oh, look at this. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. Fun start to the night so far, and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number 2. The Oilers win the draw to start the period. Just a few seconds to spare now on this man advantage.
Wilkes is up and ready to go.
The man advantage is over.
You get the nod to go out there on the power play and make a difference, and you don't. It's frustrating, and it's a real momentum killer.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Still no score in this one. Barry's gained possession and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. They've got numbers here. Puck scooped up by St. Pierre. Sends it to the middle. And that goes off a stick. Shot on net. And he gets in the lane to block that. The Oilers move to the offensive zone. He got all of that one. Takes it at center. What a steal in his own end. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Edmonton's got a hold of it against the wall. Tennessee's looking to break out of their own end. Tosses it to Colina. Grabbed along the boards by Barry. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. Dishes it off again here. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. And called for the offside. We're going to face off.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge change. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Still lots of time left in the period. We've still got zeros on the board. The Oilers win the draw here in the neutral zone. And that's intercepted by Weeks. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the goal. The Oilers are off to the box. Interference the call.
Running interference is part of the game, but guess what? You got to be smart about it. You have to allow your opponent to move freely to find that puck. You get in the way a little bit, but too much, you're going to get the interference call.
Power play unit comes out for the face-off.
But there's no better way to break the ice than to put it in the net on the power play in your first opportunity. Wouldn't it be nice to get the first goal of the game on the PP?
Sends the puck across. Trying to pick a spot, but that goes off the side of the net. Tees him up. Denies him in front. Tennessee's gained possession along the boards. Barry's carrying it ahead. And some textbook body contact there. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Edmonton's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Sends it to the cross side. Time's up on the power play. Both teams back to even strength.
Well, even when you're on a power play, you have more time and space, but you have to have urgency, and there is none on that PP sequence. This group has to figure out a way to generate.
And he makes the save.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
That won't go as that goes off the side of the net. Tennessee's got the puck along the wall. Here's a shot, and that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. Weeks caught for the pick. Interference the call.
Well, the game is played at such fast rate that sometimes you want to slow your opponent down, but if you take too much ice, it's going to be an interference call.
The Oilers once again send out their power play unit.
When the power play isn't working, James, you have to find a way to read the ice, go low to high, have the quarterback read it, and drive the puck towards the net.
Leon's got it against the boards. Moves the puck more in the middle. Tennessee's got possession while undermanned. Cuts to the paint. And he elects to explore his options. Feeds it down low. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck now. Handles the pass. Shot! Denies him!
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes a save.
The Buccaneers PK unit delivers on that. His reflexes on display tonight. Barry's got it in the defensive end. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. And there we go. Icing is the call.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing. You got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
In the final moments of this period, we're still scoreless. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the entire group that they're playing against.
Shakes himself free. Lets the rip. Stops the cold. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Oh, what a save in front. There's a textbook body check. Here's his last. Scores! And they make the most of the time remaining.
Well, it's a buzzer beater there, James, and they are now buzzing heading into the intermission. You know that's carried momentum. They'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one. Well, I can't tell you how many times this has happened to me, James. As the puck is coming towards you, it winds up hitting you and goes off you, goes the other way, fools the goaltender who doesn't have a chance.
The Oilers continue to put lots of pucks on net here, and they lead it late in the second. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Quick pass to Addison. Rips it! Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere. Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. Well, with 2 periods played, Alma, your thoughts?
The Buccaneers are fortunate to be in a close close game here, James. They've had good goaltending, but they haven't been able to generate anything offensively. They got to get on their toes because they've been chasing the game. They've been on their heels. They need to get some quality opportunities, and they need to convert.
The Buccaneers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Oh, and a big touch all alone! Oh, drives him on the play!
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
And through the chaos, they score!
Oh, it's chaos. It sure is, but this is going to get waved off. Look at all the bodies in front. This is definitely goaltender interference.
Well, they obviously didn't like the call, but not a lot of time to dwell on it as we are ready to get play back underway. Tennessee's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Kalina's lugging the puck. Here's a chance. Lead pass ahead. And he takes the dish. Fires it. Just enough to keep it out there.
He's been chomping at the bit all game long. Just look at his highlight pack. Multiple scoring chances here. Finally edges it out and finds the back of the net. But you got to look at him and say, listen, he didn't get frustrated. His coaches, his teammates are certainly going to applaud him for his efforts in this one. He's had a solid game and finally gets rewarded.
Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Leon. Drills him. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Takes a shot. Comes up with the stop. Edmonton's ready to go on the attack. Here's a shot. Wicked stop by the goaltender.
If you can put a couple of these shifts together, you have your opponent on their heels, but you have to find a way to convert and drive the net.
Crosses the puck loose. And that's intercepted by Leon. Goes right to the crease. And he takes the feed. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. Pass across to Leon. Moves around along the half wall. Solid hit on the play. Here he comes in on a breakaway. Great defensive play. My broadcast partner, she's smiling right now. Look at you.
Yeah, love those defensive plays. Love those metrics, James. Just when you think you're down and out, you ain't. And that's what happens here. He continues to move his feet, closes quickly, and that's the key. Gets himself within striking distance to be able to get that stick-on puck and negate the play.
And that's turned aside by Blake.
How'd you like to look up and see this guy barreling down on you? You know that he's got the strength, he's got the power, and he's got the will to take it to the net.
And someone's going off here as the ref's hand goes high in the air. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice. The Buccaneers are going to be short-handed because of a tripping call.
Well, everyone has a role in this PK unit, knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
Holds the puck in the zone and cut that one out of the net.
Shots been dialed in and tracking extremely well tonight, James. Everything that's coming at him, he can see, and that's something that is really critical in the game. You make the timely stop that's needed to give your team some confidence in front of you.
Barry's won the faceoff. And he retreats with the puck deep inside his own end. Here's a short pass to Barry. Sends one up to Leon. Oh, he hammered him on the play.
Oh, this is just a thundering goal. Well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
Oh, these home. Fans have had enough. They're wondering when a call's going the opposite way here, Cheryl.
You can hear the frustration right now with that third call in a row, I might add, James. I mean, this is a one-sided game, isn't it?
Unbelievable. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
He hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
Well, when you're alone desperation save.
Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the faceoff. Barry's won the draw here in the defensive zone. And now he passes up to Burton. The Oilers gain control of the puck. They score! And they convert with the man advantage.
I love the patience of this power play. It's all about puck movement, and when you're going to let a shot go, you want to make sure that there's traffic net front, and that's exactly what happens. The goaltender screen, and they find the back of the net.
Edmonton's won the draw in the neutral zone. Slides into Leon. Tennessee's got the puck. Oh, and that doesn't go well. Edmonton's got possession of the puck. Kolina's taking it from his own end. The Oilers grab possession of the puck. Takes the feed behind his own net. They clear the zone. Oh, a direct hit on the play. Wow,
the other team should be hearing footsteps, James, because he's been doing it all night long. I mean, it is intentful, but it's clean. He's been throwing down the hits all game long. It's going to be an interference call, and trust me, James, I know what he's trying to do here. You're trying to slow up your opponent, give your team opportunity to get to that puck first, but he holds on a little too long, so he's going to the sin bin.
Puck is dropped. He wins the draw here in the defensive zone. A short-handed breakaway. He scores! Oh, wow, what a play!
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent and reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play. Some really great puck movement and speed through the neutral zone to gain that possession on entry, James, and then it's all about drive and attack. They take advantage of the numerical advantage, and they bury it.
Another face-off looming here on this power play. Puck is dropped into the air, back underway. Pushes it across to Colbert. Edmonton's got the puck against the half wall. Stops it with the glove. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Culper's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. And he slides it quickly to Addison. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Unable to reach that one. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset.
Leon's a real competitor out there, James. I mean, he got injured somewhere on this shift as you look at this last replay. And then he's all laboring, but he doesn't want to put his team in a bad spot, wants to make sure he gets a right change at the right time.
Edmonton's coaches have to be pleased with what they've seen tonight. No shortage of scoring opportunities and no shortage of goals. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. A shutout victory evens the series. This is your kind of hockey, isn't it, Founders?
I love it, you know, just looking back at your goaltender, knowing that they're making the difference and then giving you the confidence to play in front of them. And anytime you're in a series or in a big game, your goaltender has to be clutch, and that's exactly what happened. Large and in charge, the tender was tonight.